fans, and welcome Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch and towing the slab, Darvish. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Partner Meadows leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1. That's down and in, a slider missed. And now 2-2.
Speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball into play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Darvish, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. 1 out, bases empty. Not even close there. Now 1-2.
Well, he's got power and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter. Any distraction could cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Got all of that one. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
2 outs, nobody on. And now here is Wenzel Perez. Pulls that one foul.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off, because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
That misses off the outside edge. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Looking for the kill. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Petco Park. And taking the ball for Detroit, Eric Skubal. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one, does he have a feel for all those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Line drive, makes the grab, one away. Now let's take a look at the lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starters some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And a foul ball. Tatis waits. And a curve is down and in. Next offering is down low.
It's a good take.
And miss. Struck him out. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. Profar, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's sometimes where a pitcher will kind of just give up a first pitch single and have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2-2 down. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they make short work of him there. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Tigers 1 and the Padres nothing. Back here in San Diego, now at the plate, Matt Vierling. The line to kick the pitch. Down the line. Tatis sizes this one up. And it's caught for the out. And now Colt Keith. First pitch misses. Darvish, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. And now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And a curve is down and in. Next offering is in for a strike. Eric Summerskill with home plate duty to this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Rounds third, heading for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice line drive to the close side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. There's a strike. Man at first, one away. And ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. This one popped up, middle of the infield. 2 away. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Let's get the picture. There's a lot of base hits in the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So the batting order turns over. Parker Meadows now at the plate. Two on, 2 outs. Little chopper rolls foul. Next pitch is outside. First and second, 2 down. With a chase that time. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. And that one almost got him. They got him. And limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Here comes a pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
The lefty fires. And a swing and a miss. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
One of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Lifted in the air, right field. Machado out of the play. One up, one down. Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. Just missed. The Padres down by a pair, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and now it's even 1-1. And another ball. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And he's out. Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boo. For Bogaerts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London.
That ends the inning. Padres down in order. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. Darvish back to work. Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Outside. And he deals. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And the pitch. Bounce to third, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. It's a leadoff double to start to third.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. Have eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel on the play and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Riley Green. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ball 1 there. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Got him on the off-balance throw, and one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one misses. A ball, 1 strike. Popped up. On the move. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Down the third baseman, Matt Veerley. Flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. Carpenter on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. And in right out with a slur. Tigers lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
The second base.
And the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. It's filled up. Cronenworth will take his base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. There to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square up.
Now 1-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Perez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Kyle Higashioka, the next up for the Padres. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And down the lefty, that one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Inside, almost got him. There's a strike. Good here at 98.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
The 3-1. Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground at first. Dive, and he's got it. Throws from his knees. Throws it away. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that is in for a strike.
In this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, you've got to be ready to swing on that with a runner in scoring possession and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you've got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now batting Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's in there. 1-1. Two outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
More guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, keep a close eye on his approach.
The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Way high there. And the count is 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. So they pick up a run on no hits, but they leave 2 men on. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 2 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park, at the plate, Pete. The pitch. Keith measures 6 feet 2 inches, 22 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Next offer in there for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Right-hander kicks deals. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Two now. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Oh, and that liner got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as they see him down on his knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson. That's in for a strike. Inside, just missed. Keith gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And a 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Up now for the Tigers. He popped out his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher. Goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
That one not close, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground might be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1. Double play. What a great feeling down the end. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Tigers 2 and the Padres 1. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. As the lefty gets to work. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And another ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 2-1. And Manny gets a piece. The line of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The line of the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you gotta love this battle. Just wondering who's gonna blink first.
In the air, left side. Green settles under it. Pulls it in for the out. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming over instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. The Padres still looking for their first hit in this one. That one missing inside.
Look, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's only thrown 13 pitches. Look at him working hard out there.
Swinging.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off the 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here comes Sander Bogarts. That keeps the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. And here it comes. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Kicks and fires. Brings it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and our score remains 2-1. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. Darvish back to work. Fall off foul. That one down the line and foul ball. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one into dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Parker Meadows, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 and a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. And this is inside. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis hauls it in, 2 away.
Maybe cut that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Tigers are shut down there as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. Top of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jake Rogers. Pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
You want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits him that way.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Left-hand batter waits.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next one, under. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Here's Donovan Solano. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
0-1, no strike.
Just missed. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Stepping in for San Diego, Kyle Higashioka. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Snag ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, it started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Luis Arraez stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
This one in the air right field. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So 5 innings in the books now, with the no-hitter officially over. It's the Tigers 2 and the Padres 1. All set for the top of the 6th. And now, Riley Green. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That catches the corner. And that one is inside. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Estrada, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That's outside, and it's 2-1. Swing, and he breaks his back. That's ready for the end.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're playing.
Wenzel Perez digs in now. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, we don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more to fight in this one.
That clips the corner. And the righty deals. That breaking ball is in for a strike, but quickly it is 0-2. Double play ball to second. On the Bogarts. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Tigers 2 and the Padres 1. Well, we go bottom 6. So digging in now for San Diego. David Tatis Jr. The line to the pitch. To third, and it's just foul. That's close. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Up and in, and it's 2-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more
squeezes it, and there's one away. Next to hit, jerks in profile. First pitch, and he just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tried to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Innings through that one for strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The lefty fires. Now this is in the air down the line. It gets down, a base hit, and that rolls into the corner. Throws to second, and now the tying run is into scoring position. Second. Now Machado up here. And Manny gets a piece. With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. 2. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. There's a strike. The pitch. And fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground right side, Keith tosses to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Padres lead 1, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Adrian Morejon. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Stepping in, Cole Keith.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Right through there for a strike. Morejon, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Hit on the ground to the right side. Off balance feed, there's 1. And 2. Up play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. First baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings, throw it in, that's a strikeout. Set for the last half of the 7th. It's Xander Bogaerts now. And he deals.
This pitcher's done a good job with disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Hard on the ground to first. Torkelson takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter sat down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Next for the Padres, Jack Cronenworth. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Bounce to the left side. Stakes through base hit. So a man aboard now with 1-0.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do on the team where it's placed in different spots. It's just nice.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change right here. Eric Skugel won't go any further, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. No risky.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1 down. And here's the first baseman, Donovan Solano. Keith beats the second out there. The one-pitch double play out of the pen. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And a pitch. Now pop up on the infield. Cronenworth settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Parker Meadows. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And the slider just misses. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. On the inside corner for a strike. Down the corner for a strike. 1-2. That to right. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
So designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled him hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the first inning.
Yeah, Boogie didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That started a little too early. Strike one.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here. Swings through that. They need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And 1-2. Carpenter, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the pitch. And now the count is even. Detroit, they needed 2-1. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Kyle Higashioka. The pitch. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Tigers bullpen with some action. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Colton, the lefty, warming up as well. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he dodges that fastball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to win it.
Tyler Holt into the game.
The best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the DH for the Padres, Luis Arias. And that one fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Base is empty. 0-1 low.
That's a really good take.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter. Fans following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can handle the level of multiple arms. Get stability from all of their performances.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This one chopped to the ground, but foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. if they try to get him into motion.
Runner first with 2 away. So digging in now for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. The question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Ground ball right side, deep. Throw comes in off the bag and he's safe.
Looked to me like you got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On a line. To the warning track, makes the catch. Padres leave a pair. They're down 2-1. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 1.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Wenzel Perez now at the plate. Switch hitter batting right. As the lefty gets to work. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. Up the middle. Oh, great stop from his knees. The throw. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. It's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Matt Muirland up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one hit to right. Tatis after it. Calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That one missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Wandy Peralta, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Estrada warming up as well. Two down, nobody on.
Yep. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye right there. He swings and fouls one off. There, able to take the walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, he'll take that all day.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. In for a strike. 0-1. 1-run game here at the top of the 9th. mixing it up. Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Two outs. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Still a 1-2 count. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And a pitch. And that just misses. That one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far. These two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And another ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. Piece there, we'll do it again. Keith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Tigers 2 and the Padres 1. Now, and on the mound, the closer, Jason Foley.
Well, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. Pitch. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. One-run game, bottom 9. Falling foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Rip towards third. Go on to Torkelson, and they get the leadoff man of the night.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. Right here, Sander Bogart style. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And a good eye there.
0-1, no play.
A 1-run lead, and the whole team trying to pull it out. That's out to center field, under it. Drops into the glove, and a couple of quick outs. Last chance for the Padres. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And now that's a little bit low. Ball 1. trying to close out a one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Here's a 1-1. Grounded ball here, rolls foul. The Padres down to their final strike.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him as a hitter. You feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Right-handed reliever. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Way inside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Payoff pitch. Line drive. And that'll do it. The Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 2 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors. They led 7 runners on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They led 7 runners on base. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 38 minutes. With 21 years this season, we remind you to please drive home safely.